You're thinking about all of the seeds that you plant in your life. Which ones are going to sprout up for you? Which ones are going to go past all the expectations that you had before? Which ones are going to be a little bit different than what you said you'd do in the past? All of our dreams begin as a thought. And think of this thought as a seed. You plant a seed, you water it, you give it light, and you watch it grow. We choose which thoughts and seeds that we want to give the most attention to. Some we may be a little bit more passionate about, so it can become our favorite. And then other ones, we take it, we have fun with it. It's just like a new toy, and we toss it to the side because we get bored with it. Because I planted many seeds throughout my life. Some never grew, some began to sprout up a little bit, but then eventually died. But there's a few that blossomed and sprouted up past others. And I'm explaining to you exactly why and how that happened. When we think about our dreams that don't go anywhere, those are the ones that seem exciting. Some things that we begin to do, we're a little bit more excited about it than others. Possibly because you've seen somebody else getting different results, you've seen them make a lot of money, you've seen them make fast progress, or whatever the case may be. And the other ones you hold close to you because this is what you're passionate about. This is something that you always seen yourself doing. Something that you really wanted to do because you wanted to do it and it really spoke to you. It sparked some type of interest in you that everything else didn't do. And these are the ones that tend to sprout all the way up. Even with it sprouting up, you have to assist it in some type of way. I've been successful in things, but I've also been unsuccessful in a lot of things as well. So I'm gonna give you a shortcut of things that I wish I knew along my journey that helped catapult and help all my seeds that sprout up much faster. So you have a shortcut to get to where you wanna go. Because we always want to get what we want in life. This video above talks about how do you attract things that you want into your life. But today we're going to talk all about when you attract those things, how do you help it sprout up? Once you have it in your life, how do you help it make that progress that you want? How can this become a successful venture? The first thing that separates not just your dreams, but anything you do in life is your mindset. You must develop a growth mindset. And this includes you having belief in yourself. Believing that anything that you choose to do is possible. Because it's distracting. You're going to have a lot of distractions in life that's going to tell you different. It's going to tell you otherwise. You're going to have a lot of obstacles. You're going to have a lot of doubters. You're going to have a lot of self-doubt as well. But when you have that growth mindset, you know that even though you're facing these hard times, that you can still do it. That there's always a solution to any problem that you face. Anything that you choose to do, make sure that you know any obstacle that you face, anything you've been presented with, is all temporary and it's only helped to build you up. In order for you to develop a growth mindset, you must invest into yourself. Invest into your personal growth overall, whether that be reading books, taking online courses, going to meetup groups, meeting like-minded people. All these different things that feed into you and giving you new knowledge. These are going to help you develop a growth mindset. And this is what's going to help you not just separate from others, separating from the pack of people trying to do things, but just talking about it. It'll also help you separate from the old you and help you catapult yourself to the next stage in your life. The next one I want to touch on is discipline. You know how we had these distractions in our life. It's easy for us to get distracted, whether it be with your phone, whether it be with the people around you, the environments around you, the activities you into. It's hard to stay focused, to find that 100% focus that you know you need to have. But you must force yourself to be disciplined and do the things you say you'll do. This is what's going to help you make those seeds, those small seeds that you planted in life, all these thoughts. This is what's going to help you apply yourself. And this is what's going to help you show up every single day, even when things get hard, because they will get hard, like I mentioned before. So having that discipline, committing to something, fully committing to something, not just halfway, not saying you'll do it and then you're going to continue to put it off, but fully committing to something and actually doing what you say you'll do is what's going to help you grow your seeds that you plant. Every single seed that you plant is going to require some level of discipline, and it's going to require higher levels of discipline the further that you go on your journey. And along with the discipline, we need to be persistent. We need to be persistent in our efforts no matter what we choose to do. Persistence and consistency are two different things. People tend to get them mixed up. So persistence is you going through all of the tough times, because consistency is easy. Everything's going right, so it's easy for you to show up. You're getting the results. You're starting to see the fruits of your labor. But persistence, that's when you don't see any results. You must continue to move forward. And that's where that belief comes in. That's when that belief have to kick in. That will help you remain persistent throughout your journey, throughout your life, throughout anything that you're going for. Because life will always throw you curveballs. It's going to seem like everything's going smooth, but then something's going to happen. And how are you going to stick in there? It's going to be that persistence is going to help you fold yourself over. And the way that I became persistent is I began to understand and realize that every time I stopped doing something and I started over, I had to deal with obstacles again and again and again. So why not just continue going on these journeys? Why not just continue to move forward, put one foot in front of the other? Focus on what's in front of me and not worry about 3-4 steps ahead of me. That was one thing that helped me develop persistence and also helped me develop resilience, which is something that goes hand in hand with persistence. One thing that many people fail to do is they fail to continuously take action. They always think that just because they read a book, they have all this knowledge, that everything's going to fall in place. No, you must do the work. You have to show up and do the work, because just because you have the knowledge doesn't mean that the results will come to you. You must go out there and do all the grunt work. You have to go out there and do the dirty work. There's many people that want to skip past the line. I talked about this on my podcast. I talk about goal setting. When you set goals and take an action, you want to get back to home plate. You want to meet that home plate, but you must hit first, second, and third base first. Only way you'll do that is if you take an action. Whether that action that you're taking gets you home on your first hit, it's all up to you. You don't know, because you may get a single and you may have to run those bases. And then sometimes you may get lucky and get a home run, but you don't know unless you take action. You go up there, you swinging that bat. You at bat right now. You at that home plate. You swinging that bat, or you gonna sit there and let those pitches pass by? Your swing of the bat, that's your action that you're taking. You must swing at it. That's the only way you'll get on base. You can't just stand there and look at life pass you by. No, I want you to take that action. So the next time you're thinking about where you want to go, remember, those pitches passing by. It's up to you to swing that bat. So go out there, continuously take action. Not just any action, but be strategic with what you're doing. Write down all the action steps that you need to take, whether that be every single day, every single week, every single month. Align your goals together so that they're all sequential, so that everything leads up to the next. I'm a very passionate person. If you can't tell, just me talking and me speaking, you can tell that I'm passionate about helping you out. And that's the last one that I want to touch on. Passion. You must have some type of passion, because when things not going right, passion is sometimes things going to pull you through. Passion is that thing is going to help you continue to go when things just seem to like go the opposite direction than what you want. Show some type of passion for whatever it is that you're going after, whether it be short term, long term. You have to go in it for the right reasons. How many times have you heard of people jumping from one thing to the next? There's no passion behind it. So when things not going right, it's easy for them to jump into something else or jump into the next hot thing, because they have no passion. They're just chasing a dollar sign, and they will always fail at that. You may get lucky at times. I'm not saying that you won't, but I'm saying that it won't be any longevity in that. In order for you to have your seed sprout up, you got to show it some love. You got to have some type of passion behind it. And that's where that love and that heart comes from. Everything that you do, any successful person that you've heard of, any billionaire, any person that you're looking towards, however you look at success, I'm not saying money is success, but I'm saying any person that you look at that's super successful in life, they always talk about how there's some type of passion behind it. They believed in it. They kept going and they took action. They talked about all these principles that we just covered in this video. And I want you to have that same thing for yourself. The next time you're thinking about all of the seeds that you plant in your life, which ones are going to sprout up for you? Which ones are going to go past all the expectations that you had before? Which ones are going to be a little bit different than what you say you do in the past? You and only you know this answer. But I'm telling you, I'm encouraging you. I'm motivating you. I believe in you. I know you can do it. This is the video that you needed to watch. I don't know who you are. I don't know where you are on your journey, but I want to encourage you to plant those seeds, continue to water and nurture all of those seeds, because the ones that matter, the ones that are going to sprout up, you're going to see it, you're going to feel it, and you'll know this is the right one that I need to continue to nurture. That wraps it up for today's video. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button. Check out the podcast. Check out my website, coaching program, all that good stuff. Check it out. The links are in the description. I look forward to seeing you on the other side. I want you to achieve your goals. So go out there, lock in on yourself. Be committed to something. You got this. Remember, everybody has greatness within, even you.